Get your mind right. How you can use your brain to heal your body. Some of you may know where I'm going with this, and if you do, that's great. You're already on the right path, and some of you may have no idea what's about to happen here. Now, I ask you to just bear with me, okay? This is your foundation of healing. Stick with me and I'll break it down for you. So this series of videos could be a course all on their own, but I'll do my best to keep it as brief and to the point as possible. Okay? Winston Churchill once said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." So become an optimist and see this incredible opportunity in front of you. Okay? Here we go. The human body is indeed an amazing creation, a creation still not thoroughly understood or appreciated for its tremendous capacity to impact every area of our very existence. About 20 years ago, there was little medical evidence that the mind could heal the body, although there was proof pointing towards it. But now research is building a strong case that the previous beliefs or assumptions that the mind had no healing effect on the body are just plain wrong. Enter the placebo effect, or as I like to refer to it as the belief effect. The word placebo literally comes from the 18th century Latin, "I shall please." The placebo is a dummy drug, usually made of nothing more than a simple sugar substance that was originally used to console or to please the patient. The patients were told that they were given a real drug and believed it was the cure for their ailment. Interestingly enough, patients often improved or even fully healed their conditions with these dummy drugs or treatments. Today, the placebo is used in trials so that the real drug can be tested against a control. The control, or placebo, is not supposed to heal, but often it does because the patients believe it's real. It's their minds that actually heal them. The power of belief can indeed influence the course of practically any medical challenge. Recent research has proven that when people believe a placebo to be real medicine, chemical shifts occur in the brain. Thoughts, emotions, and beliefs aren't merely subjective ideas in the mind. They literally cause real physical and chemical changes in the brain and throughout the body. What I'm suggesting is that almost any illness or disease can be healed using the mind, or in the very least, improvements can be made. Great things are possible with the hope and belief that we can heal ourselves completely. Of course, this concept is not a new one. People have been using their minds to heal themselves for thousands of years. Human beings intuitively know how to do this. And entailed in this is using unique methods to rid ourselves of stress, developing positive attitudes, and implementing appropriate visualization techniques. James Allen once said, "The outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to reflect their inner beliefs." Fabrizio Benedetti, neuroscience professor at the University of Turin Medical School, a member of the placebo study group at Harvard University, also a world authority on the placebo effect, said, "The placebo effect has evolved from being thought of as a nuisance in clinical and pharmacological research to a biological phenomenon worthy of scientific investigation in its own right." Brain imaging technology has taken their theory and made it proven scientific fact. Research now shows us that when someone takes a placebo that they believe is really a drug, the brain lights up as if they were in fact taking that particular drug. And astonishingly, the brain produces its own natural chemicals. This theory was first proven in 1978 at the University of California when scientists showed that placebo analgesia, pain relief from a placebo, happens because the brain produces its own natural analgesics or painkillers. These natural analgesics are referred to as endogenous opiates, similar to morphine. Recent research is showing that the same phenomenon happens when placebos are given for any condition. The brain produces its own natural drug to combat the illness. And the human brain contains thousands of these natural substances. From The Genie in Your Genes, author Dawson Church tells us, "Each of us holds the key to a pharmacy containing a dazzling array of healing compounds, our own brain. Our brains are themselves generating drugs similar to those that our doctor is prescribing for us. The brain always releases its own chemicals, producing its own drugs. And this is what you call mind over matter." So freaking cool, right? So let's just let that marinate for a second. I'll be back with part 2 of this mini class a little bit later, so be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments.